Hi, I'm Quintana, Marketing Product Specialist for AGCO Hay and Harvesting Products in North America. We're out here in Heston this morning with a 9545 combine. I want to go through a quick, high-level sales feature and benefit video for you to show you what's new and exciting for the 9505 series combines from Massey Ferguson. At the front of the machine, we have our feeder house. The Massey Ferguson 9505 series combines are equipped with either a variable speed or fixed speed header drive. The feed chain is a 4-strand, 3-slat design that feeds the feed drum and the feed accelerator. At that point, we're going to separate out our rocks, or stones. Under the feeder house, we have a safety stop. Anytime you're in the field working under the machine, make sure the safety stop is down. Under the feeder house, and specifically under the feed drum, we have a rock trap. Use this lever to dump the rock trap. The rock trap is going to protect the rotor and all components from foreign debris. As material comes in through the feeder house, the feed drum accelerates the crop, and the rocks or foreign debris will drop into the rock trap. If you're working in soybeans or rocky conditions, it's important to drop this daily. Starting on model year 2015 machines, we have increased the sheave size, we have a larger jack shaft and larger bearings. This is going to increase capacity and reliability for large chopping corn heads. On this side of the machine, you'll find our new hydraulic cleaning fan drive. It's a belt-driven pump that provides hydraulic power to the motor. It's going to give us an adjustable speed range of 0 to 1350 RPMs and reduce or eliminate an air choke like we've used on previous models. You'll notice in the axial settings guide, there's no more requirement for an air choke setting. This is going to increase reliability and ease of use of the cleaning fan. The 9545 combine is equipped with a 7-cylinder AGCO power engine. This machine has 375 rated horsepower and 451 bulge horsepower. You can see the direction of the engine leads to an inline design which reduces any 90-degree gearboxes feeding the rotor. Follow me around and we can take a look. Now that we're up on the deck of the combine, you can see the rear of the engine. We have a 6-groove, 6V belt that runs over to our gearbox. And at the back of the gearbox, we have a variable speed sheave that runs down to the rotor. On the side of the rotor, you can see a hydraulic motor that provides us a rotor reversing capability that will allow the rotor and all of the combine components, including the feed chain, to run in reverse at a slow speed to clean out any plugs. At the top of the combine, you can see our industry-leading V-Cool package. The V-Cool draws clean, cool air from the top of the combine. Here, you can see our hydraulically driven variable speed fan. It's going to pull air down and through each of the coolers with only one pass. You're not running air through stacked coolers. It's going to heat it up and try to cool a cooler behind it. The fan provides a reversing capability. The fan will automatically reverse every 15 minutes. Through the monitor, you can press a button to reverse the fan. When you idle down after you've been running in the field below 1800 RPMs, and then based on engine requirements, that's going to blow chaff off the top of the screen to keep things clean and running longer, reducing your downtime and your maintenance requirements. Additionally, the hydraulically driven fan is going to reduce horsepower requirements to provide you more horsepower to run through the rotor or reduce fuel economy. Standard on corn and soybean model combines, we have round bar concaves, front left perforated panel covers, and then at the rear, separation perforation panels. We also have an extension on our pre-cleaner. We've got one loosened up here so we can pull it out and show you how easy they are to remove and easy to manage. You can see this is an easy package to install and remove. Standard on model year 2015 corn and soybean model combines are 2 large wire concaves in the toolbox. These are used to improve threshing performance in tough threshing soybeans. Now let's take a look at how the interrupter bars and concave covers would install. On the clean grain elevator, you'll see storage for interrupter bars and concave covers. Your interrupter bar is going to sit right over these little lips. Just drops right on like that and puts a lip on top of the concave that's going to retard the crop flow to increase threshing performance in tough threshing small grains. The concave cover you would install on the front right number 1 and 2 concaves. The little rectangle hole slides over the rectangle lip, and you would bend around just like this, and then your concave bolts will go through. This will help even out distribution of crop on the shoe to improve cleaning performance. Standard from the factory, the front left perforated panels will be installed. When running in a corn crop, it's recommended that you remove all of the panels to more evenly distribute the crop across the shoe. You may find that you need to reinstall them when you get into soybeans. It's recommended in corn to remove all of the perforation panels. Keep in mind these are on both sides of the rotor, but they are easily installed and removed. When in soybeans, you may find yourself needing to reinstall the perforation panels to help evenly distribute the load on the return grain pan. When doing so, be sure to start at the rear of the rotor, working forward. It's recommended in small grains to leave these installed to manage the load on the return grain pan. It's also recommended in small grains and canola to run a total of 10 smooth threshing elements on the back half of the rotor to manage crop breakup and buildup on that return grain pan. Standard on all model year 2015 and newer combines is our pre-cleaner extension. This is going to improve cleaning performance and remove mog from the grain tank. So from the factory, the auger has a transport pin. Prior to swinging the auger out, be sure to remove this pin and place it in a lower hole. Now the auger is free to swing. New on the 9505 series combine, we've updated the cab interior. We have a new redesigned headliner with ergonomically placed buttons and a Bluetooth capable radio. This will make those long days in the field easier and more comfortable. One of the new optional features on the 9505 combine is the powered grain saver. To activate the powered grain saver, you go into the monitor, select the gray button with the combine on it. Locate the icon for the spout at the end of the auger. Click the button for on. Now that the check mark is beside on, we've activated the auger spout. Now, when you swing your auger out, the spout will automatically swivel up and down to eliminate grain dribble and loss. To activate the auger spout, you would rotate the unloading auger out by pressing up on the button. Then once the auger is out, to rotate the spout down for unloading, you would simply press the yellow button to engage the unloading auger and begin the unloading process. Once complete, you can hit the yellow button to turn it off, and after 10 seconds the auger spout will rotate back to the horizontal position, eliminating grain dribble, and then you can swing the auger back in. Or, once you're done unloading, you can simply swing the unloading auger in, the spout will rotate back to the horizontal position and return to the home position.